All right, let's get into it. What's the tea on Offset's glow up from trap pioneer to full-blown cultural icon? Spoiler, it's messy, it's brilliant, and it's very Atlanta.
Emma here, totally vibed up and caffeinated, dangerously so. Buckle up, honey, because Offset's story is a roller coaster with diamonds, detours, and big feelings. So, picture this. Offset, government name Kiari Kindrell Cephas, co-founded Migos in 2008 with Quavo and Takeoff, two Atlanta area rappers who were basically family since childhood. They helped define trap's modern sound. Minnie breaks out solo, marries megastar Cardi B, and becomes like a walking headline. Music, fashion, TV cameos, esports investments, it's a full-on brand, not just a rapper. Let me set the scene with something surprising. In the early 2000s, Little Offset pops up as a 10-year-old backup dancer in a Whitney Houston video, as in one of the greatest vocalists to ever exist. That's not just luck, that's destiny flexing. I saw that clip and I was like, of course this kid grows up unafraid of stage lights. That's a kismet moment, period. It reminded me of college when I was like backstage glue gunning costumes and the lead drops out. I get thrown on stage with zero rehearsal, chaos, but I ate. Not me, but me. After the adrenaline, I realized sometimes life opens a side door. If you sprint through it, your whole path changes. That's Offset. Early exposure, grab the moment, never let go. Honestly, love that for him. Okay, let's unwrap the basics. Migos took trap from regional swagger to global lingua franca. Versace in the early 2010s blew up, and then Bad and Bougie made the ad-lib economy a thing. That triplet flow, the hooks, the culture shifts. If trap is a runway, Migos were the models, designers, and hype team all at once. Versace was the invitation, and Bad and Bougie was the after-party that never ended. Offset solo, though, that's where the versatility shows. Without Warning with Metro Boomin and 21 Savage was a statement, and Ric Flair drip becomes its own monster. Then Father of Four in 2019 on Motown and Capitol landed in the top 5. Introspective, Dad Mode unlocked, and Clout with Cardi B even got a Grammy nod. Fast forward to Set It Off in 2023, another top 5 with Travis Scott, Don Toliver, and more. That's sustained heat, not a fluke. Now the people. Quavo and Takeoff weren't biological cousins with Offset, but they called each other cousins since forever. That bond mattered. You can hear it in the chemistry. Their call and response felt like family at the dinner table, just with better chains. It was trust, timing, and a shared Atlanta heartbeat, the secret sauce you can't engineer in a lab. And here's where the resilience hits. When Versace first caught fire, Offset was actually incarcerated. Imagine going viral while you're literally behind bars, mind bender. Then, in the mid-1910s, he had more legal trouble. Took an Alford plea, charges were reduced, he got probation, and he was even banished from several Georgia counties. Big yikes. But he returned sharper, more focused. That pivot from chaos to control is a high-wire act, and he didn't fall. In 2022, everything broke my heart. Takeoff was killed in Houston and Offset's album plans paused. By 2023, the trio's future had faded, its grief, legacy, and complicated history all colliding. Still, Offset steadied the ship with Set It Off, headlined a tour in 2024, and pushed forward. He even sued his former label partner in 2022 over solo rights, fighting for his catalog. Artists owning their work is the real power move. Just saying. All right, big question time. In 2018, Offset rapped a line using the word queer, and the backlash was instant. He said he meant it as eccentric, not as a slur. Intent matters, yes, but so does impact. Words carry history and fans carry feelings. My take, and I know it's spicy, is this. In hip-hop, boundary pushing is a feature, not a bug. But pushing past harm is a no-go. Growth is the flex. So, what does accountability look like? It's listening, adjusting, and showing receipts in the work. Offset apologized, explained, and moved on. If we want artists to evolve, we have to allow the art. Cancel culture will always trend. Correction culture actually changes the room. Low-key, Father of Four felt like a pivot towards substance, not preachy, but present. That's growth you can hear. Crossover time. Offset pops up in Donald Glover's brilliant TV series Atlanta. That cameo was a perfect meta flex. He goes on The Masked Singer, the campiest detour ever. He acts on NCIS Los Angeles, yes, the procedural. He voices a character in Baby Shark's big movie, which is hilarious and genius brand building if you're a dad and a star. He hits Hot Ones with Sean Evans, charming, sweaty, delightful, then invests in FaZe Clan, a massive esports arc, and collabs on a hot chicken box with Howlin' Rays and Postmates. That's diversification, maybe. We have to talk relationships. In 2017, he married Cardi B, chart-topping rapper and personality megastar. She became stepmom to his kids from prior relationships. They later had two together and welcomed another daughter in 2024, even as divorce filings and separations made headlines. There were 2018 cheating allegations, a 2020 near divorce, and a 2023 separation. It's a public love story with private scars. Their track clout was a hit and a thesis. Fame is messy. My opinion, boundaries and therapy save lives, not just marriages. Quick pulse check. Offset was shot near the Seminole Hard Rock in Florida this week. Police say his injuries are non-life-threatening, and New York rapper Lil Che was arrested in connection. And I hate that. Wishing him a full recovery. Security isn't paranoia, it's survival. Artists deserve to make it home after the show.
Okay, pause, because next time we're going deep on Cardi B, from reality TV breakout to chart dominator to cultural weather system. If you think you know the story, honey, you don't. We're bringing receipts and nuance. All right, that's the tea for today. We covered the hits, the heartbreak, and the hustle. Keep slaying out there, hydrate, and share this with a friend who still says Bad and Bougie wasn't a cultural reset. Later.